All right, guys, this is what we're looking at today, psychology level. Our topic for today is psychology level, and I am glad to actually be sharing this with you guys. I'm doing this for free. Please share, let other people know what is happening on SIT course, sub-institutional trading. And this is E4cfx, your mentor, and I believe you are in the right place at the right time. I want to appreciate everyone for joining today, and I believe today is going to make a mark in our trading journey. So guys, let's go. Like I was saying, psychology level in the market structures are those levels that has the most liquidity, and price always come back there to test that area before giving its entries. So there are liquidity on psychology level because those are the points where we see greed. Those are the points where we see people, people with their fear. Should I enter? Should I not enter? And all of that. Those are the levels. So this markup shows a good example of our psychology level. Now, this is a price at a supply zone. And what price did was to sweep this guy away. Hence, after sweeping that guy, came to this level, like came down, So now that the price has come down, I have marked out this psychology level. It is two things left. Is this price, since it has retraced to this point, is it going to keep dropping down, or is it going to break above? So now it is one thing we need to understand. Their liquidity line above here initially, price took those liquidity out, retraced, come back to that zone. Immediately you see price reacting towards that zone going down, especially taking out this liquidity. Man, you have a good entry to shut down the market. And if the price breaks this high, then giving us a continuous break of structure, you expect price to what? Fall back to that psychology level, finding a breaker OB in adjustment to that, and then having your entry. It's as simple as this, but it can be complicated. Now, let's see if we can see this in our charts. Let's see if we can see this in our chart. So I am going to my, let me go to AUD USD. Okay, yeah. In my AUD USD now, I am having this confluence. I'll still come back to that. Look at this AUD USD. I have already marked out my psychology level already. And hence, in this level now, price has tapped this guy in. So I am waiting for price to do something, either to sweep this guy or to act as another block. Yeah, if I say change of character, I'm going to short this guy to this point. It's as simple as that. I'm coming back to this. That is what I am looking at on AUD USD. And for CAD JPY just display what we were talking about and the explanation we gave on the continuation, because I did some breakdown here on Euro JPY first. Let's go to Euro JPY, then we can now come back to CAD JPY. Euro JPY will come back to CAD JPY. Now, this is JPY, and these are what I taught us just now. You can see it. All right. Okay, this is it. Now you can see price formed at this area. This was a high initially. Then price came here, created this low. Price swept this guy, this high. And what the price did, came back and broke structure, come back to test that area, and then keep going up. Just as we've said on this area, you can see it as price took this side. So hence this area now This area now becomes where price actually swept out liquidity, leaving us with a breaker OB. Hence, our breaker OB comes right here. This was supposed to be an order block, but what the price did, there were liquidity accumulated within that area. So hence, price tapped in that area, acted like it was pushing downwards, and now broke it. And you can see, immediately price break it, you see price tapping there and then keep pushing to the upside. This is very easy. Hence, let's go back to our card JPY and see more explanation on that. We have done Euro JPY, showed you example on that. Now let's look at this guy. You can see this area now. You can see how price actually went ahead, took out this liquidity, went down, tapped that area like it was, and then price breaks above it. And see price retesting to an order block because this is a continuation trend. You can see price retesting to another block and then keep pushing upward. Hence, there is no need to sell this guy because most of us will be thinking now price has created this. That is why avoid this kind of liquidity. You see a equal highs, and you're trying to trade, maybe you're trying to put your entry within this area and saying this is the order block. You failed it. It is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong. You'll be swept off. You'll be taken as the liquidity. That is a psychology level. And let me show you where it is. This is our psychology level. Hence, here becomes our what? Our breaker OB. See price coming back to that zone and then pushing upward. Now, let's further take you to more examples. I have more examples for you guys. Okay, this one here is, this one I just marked out the psychology level and price keep heading up to the upside. You can see there's another zone here, which I'm waiting for price to either break that guy and then keep pushing upward, or what comes that and then test there and then keep going down. So that is why I marked that guy already. I have GBP, JPY. These are my levels already, which I already marked. Well, I have good examples for us here, so let's still stay tuned. Yes, including this one also, this one also. So the example there for the next one, yes, I already sent signal on this one. I'm going to break this one down. So let's look at this guy first. There was an example I saw. Someone is saying, boss, I have a question. Okay. Let's see your question. Let's hear your question. All right, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Okay, while we go ahead, just unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, boss, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, not me. We all can hear you.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, house. My question is, the psychological levels you're marking out, like I kind of like see, is he kind of something like, can I call it order block, or sorry, breaker block?
Yeah, I mentioned that already. That is an order block that was swept as liquidity. Hence, that
Yes.
order block later it's hidden. So it's a breaker block. It's hidden, but it's an OB. So what we are doing now is we are working in the back end of order blocks, price formation, the back end of price formation, instead of we now doing finding an OB or finding OB where high double bottoms are or equal highs are. Hence, we'll go ahead and find our entry or our OB based on what breaker OB. So here we have
yes, because I can see like kind of something like other block, but you at a point you see a bullish momentum. Let's just call it a candlestick that will break
break
the
it.
other block. Not going into your direction. It will be like something like this is not working for me. But
Exactly.
at the time, as I read out something like breaker block, so that is my question. Like
Okay.
breaker block do works.
It works if you understand what we are want to do, because most of the times people might be marking other things and it's not the right thing. Hey, now look at me here. I have this demand zone. Price is already approaching to my demand zone. And look at that demand zone, it is actually what a psychology level. How do I know? Look at here. Price, this high, this low. Anything that happens here now, I know what to do next. Now, this price went above here, came back to that zone, and then break structure upward. You can see price retesting that area and then keep going upward. Now, price is in this my demand level. So here is my demand level. I am expecting price to either do something like this, either go upward like this, or price breaks this guy and then comes here and keep pushing downward. You understand? So let's see how it's gonna look
Yes.
like. So let me go to this. Let me check USD JPY first of all. Yeah, still explaining on this guy. So hence we have this one here, this high that price has taken, right? We have this high that price has taken, liquidity taken. And sometimes what I do is to call it what my sell side liquidity taking. That means we are supposed to be selling from this zone, but price took our liquidity, went down, and you can see price already broke this high created before coming down. You can see it, price already broke that guy. Hence, initially, I have marked this area as what my zone actually to sell from, but price didn't do what he wanted to. And hence, price after breaking the structure here, break of structure, after price breaking the structure here, showing me a confirmation. Hence, my entry is here. My entry is there. You can see it now, price moving upward. Some people are having questions, just got here, boss, can we get a GU and EU analysis? Calm down. Today is actually a tutor. So definitely, but you see me, I didn't actually want trade much on Euro GU. Look at what the price is doing currently. You can see how price has been consolidating within this area. So tomorrow is a perfect day to actually trade. So guys, let's go to this last one, NZD JPY. Now I picked an entry on this guy and I will show you how I picked. This is complex. This one is complex, but let me show you guys how I did this. Now, initially, look at this very clearly. Initially, this was the area where everything got to start. You understand? So hence price sweep out this liquidity. You understand? Then price did like came back here, test this area, broke structure, was dancing around this my psychology zone. But what I want to show you guys is very simple. This is a convenient way to break this guy for us. Are we seeing it? Now price has taken this high, That is one thing we should observe. Price has taken that high, and now price coming back here. You can see how price is doing. So I'm expecting price to take out this guy also. But me, I put my easy TP here. So this is what I'm looking at. So this one that happened here, none of my concern. As far as this guy is a little higher than this one. So hence I marked this area already. So now look at what price did. This was the what? This was our sell side liquidity that was taken and then created this low. Then price broke. That is one thing we should know. Price went and break the high that it created. Hence, now why did I say this is my resistance breaker OB? If you look at it very well, this place was another block. This place was another block where price should what? Sell. Like price should keep buying. But price broke that guy and then came back to this resistance zone, reacted there one, reacted there twice. If you are a day trader and a retailer, you should actually gain possession of this one. At least you'd have hit this area. But now price has left us, and then see what price is doing around this area. Now, see this area I marked as my OB. Price actually swept, that is a support, because this resistance here, now it has turned to support around this area. Look at this area. As price tap into this area, break structure to the downside, left us with this one. This was the reaction here that broke this guy also, acting like a continuation trend. And it's not going to be a continuation trend because it is working under a what? Resistance breaker OB and a resistance zone. Now, and this resistance zone has been tapped 1, 2. So we're looking for what? A liquidity sweep at this resistance zone. So price now deceived the buyers, deceived the people that want to buy and show them, all right, we can sell. So hence, people now came here and marked out their what? Their order block to what? To sell this guy. Now, reality speaking, if you don't understand, you will want to do the same mistake. So now you'll be saying, you'll be expecting that price actually what? Take out this guy, then come to this your zone. That's what most of the people want to do. Most of people, traders, want to do something like this. Say, yes, this is my order block. Now let me sell and put my easy TP around here. And guess what happened? Price now sweep those guys. Yeah, price broke structure to the downside. Yes, giving us like a confirmation. Instead of we now buying, price now see what price did, break structure to the downside, and now price looking like we are triggered on this trade, takes us out. So that was wrong. Now this is where our breaker OB comes in. You can see now that price has swept this guy. I am now conscious that what here becomes my what? Breaker OB. Here becomes my breaker OB. You can see now that price has triggered me. I was expecting that price takes out this what? This high. Not only that price has also formed this high, there is another zone here which price liquidified. So hence we are having this zone that price has taken also, this area now that price has taken, this one here you can see. Now we're having that zone also as another level. But come, let me show you the lower time frame. Let me show you the lower time frame. Now let me end this. Okay, I think it has ended itself. Going to the 30 minutes like I usually do. Now on the 30 minutes time frame, I need to mark out all those things properly. Let's use 1 hour first of all. Let's use okay. So guys, this is 2 hours. Yes. So now look at this. Price already came here, triggered us on the breaker OB. This is the breaker OB. This one here is the breaker OB, but is now a support breaker OB. Support breaker OB. So let's leave that one. If we are not triggered on this guy, what do we need to do? Now there is an OB here, a break of structure to the upside. Look at this, break of structure to the upside. There is an OB here, the price came to mitigate. Price already mitigated this zone. So now this is how I now went towards the lower time frame, because now price has mitigated a demand zone. So I want to have a short-term entry where I can just enter and exit immediately. Now I'm in the 30 minutes time frame now, just showing us what happened. We just have about 9 minutes left. Boss, why didn't that zone hold? Yes, it's because of those explanations I was doing. This zone is recorded, so we can also go back to our records and look at that as well. Now, look at this area. Price came here and swept this liquidity. There is a liquidity here that is swept. So this area, price swept that guy, tapped into that order block. Now, this is the high that was created. Look at that high before price sweep this guy. Now you can see price has taken that guy out. This is the low. This was the low, and this is the what? This is the high that price actually sweep this guy away, leaving us with this liquidity here. So price sweep that guy. So we have a break of structure here. The whole explanation there is that I can't pick this area because it's a trend line liquidity. Hence, I went further towards the lower time frame. And why did I put my TP here? I put my TP here after this price has swept this guy. I should have, put my TP within this area, like within this area here. But I said no. There is no need, because price might not even want to get back to that area. So I'm not sure. So what I did was to find a supply zone at that area, because price, you always be thinking two ways. You have buy and sell. You can't just press buy and later press sell at the same time. So you have to open your mind and think properly. Now you see price created this high, this one here. This is a high that price created. And now here was the low. Here is the low that price formed. You can see that low that price formed. Hence, price came also and swept this guy away. This one is supposed to be an order block. This area was supposed to be the order block, but price came and swept that guy area and start dropping down. So it is best for me to put my TP around this area, because that is where I am conscious of. Price might tap into this area and start retracing down. So hence, let us just grab our own profit and leave the market for people who wants to buy the market. Now I went to a 15 minutes time frame. Then I find this nice entry, this nice OB here. So let me open it wider for us to see this one here. So I find this hammer candle. So now I decided to use this guy as my confluence. And also the reason why I am also using this guy is because you can see this is just the only OB, the only order block. Apart from this guy, I can actually refine my order block to this point. But I guess it is more, more wise to actually put it close to this guy here, because price might likely want to sweep this guy a little, and then you see price going to the upside. So want to be in the market now. This is it. I sent it to the VIP group already, because I believe that the free group has been enjoying a lot. So these are something also we get to see. Any good entry like this, just send. So after looking at all these trades, I could only pick one entry And that entry was on NZDJPY. So I don't know about people trading just only one pair. In SIT, I trade more than 20 pairs in SIT. This is to broaden my knowledge. And not this, I didn't just get this in a day. I get this in studying both price action and so many strategies. And then I understood that where are those sub-institutions lying? Most of the times, though, they lie in places where you don't even expect them to be. But all the same, I believe this strategy is working fine for us. So there, if you know you're in the free channel, you can still do your own expo, you can screenshot and then keep that to yourself, or you can also enter this trade. If you understand everything I've been teaching here, this is a very easy entry and an exit. 5RR on this trade, that is the way I analyze this trade. And I even gave it breathing space to the downside. Yes, I should have done this like this now, but there is no need because I'm not expecting this guy's already acted as what a week to cover all inefficiency within this area. So I am not likely expecting price to, you know, go beyond that level. And price already mitigated another block here. Now you can see that, you know, move to the upside gradually, gradually, gradually. Anything that happens that price stops here, it just goes up impulsively. And that is it for today. Let me go to questions. Let me see. Hope you guys learned something today. Please, how do you determine a psychology level? Man, I just gave you some, I did some charts. I did some charts. And what I do most of the time, I use this red line to mark where my TP should be. Here also, yeah, like the way I do my psychology thing is you can go to the 4 hours time frame and then find where all those, you know, all those gaps, all those things happen. You know, those moves that I showed you guys. You can find where all those things happen. Yeah, my brother. Even the way I'm looking at it, I don't know, I have built my eyes to the extent that, man, yeah. I just build my eyes. Is you building your eyes? Even till today, I am still studying. I'm still studying and I'm still reading books and I'm still trying to become more good on what I'm doing because I just like this trading. And when I do my markup and everything, actually, do I really understand what I'm doing? Yes, I do. If you call me anytime, any day to explain how I pick my entry, and sometimes I get stopped out and losses also, but I still get to, you know, go back and what's wrong? What happened? Oh, this is what I did, man. Why do I do something like this? Why didn't I see it this way? So that's the questions I keep asking myself, and both pressure from everywhere, you know, but we keep learning. Yeah, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate the value shared. Please, you guys should, you know, inform others. I'm doing this 1 week, dedicated myself to always share free content with you guys. So guys, please share to other people. Let us pass this. I want to get us to 1,000 on our live stream. It is becoming boring seeing few people and impacting so much knowledge like this. I don't know. It's not really going well for me. Thank you very much, sir. Looking forward to pay for your mentorship. No problem. Paying for my mentorship is not just what is going to guarantee you success. But yes, I share signals there, but always follow the updates because once you see my markup, I tell you, this markup, if you learn it also, you can apply it on your trading journey. You can apply it. Once you apply it, you expect yourself to also do the same thing. So once I am sending a signal, you can actually DM me, bro, what pair are you looking at? And I do my own analysis and you've done yours and you compare and you say, wow, okay, let's see how it's going to display. You also believe on what you've done. And then once yours work out and my own hit essay, send it to me. I say, wow, man, you are getting more knowledge. How do you do that? What's up? That is how it becomes more interesting. So guys, see you up in the next section. Tomorrow is going to be boom. So guys, we just have less than 1 more minute. Let's see how tomorrow is going to look like. Tomorrow is Thursday, and we have unemployment change on